he's not a bad guy. He just know the game. A lot of guys, they consider bad guys if they don't like the woman, or they use the woman temporarily to get some cheeks because she was trying to get him for his money, or tried to use him, or try to use his validation, or she tried to love bomb him. And he saw the game and was like, I ain't falling for this. So I'll let you think you winning while I snatch the cheeks, and then I'll ghost. But sometimes when people lose the game, when women lose the game, they look at it as he was fake, or he used me. But she's in denial of the fact that she didn't have him in her best interest as well. She was going to try to put him in the friend zone, was going to use him for his resources, use him to get some attention, or just to fill in, be a fill-in guy, have somebody to talk to while she go give her behind to somebody who's not paying her that much attention. So it's just something to think about. A lot of guys are considered bad guys because they didn't fall over heels for the woman. So he's considered a bad guy because he didn't fall over heels. But all along, she didn't really like him for who he was also. So that's the type of scenario, that's the type of situation that a lot of women are in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women are in that situation where they play victim once the person beat the game that they was trying to play. They presented the game and lost the game. That's like somebody get crying, they want to play one-on-one basketball with a dude who they thought was weak or sorry, and he ended up not missing a shot and the game over. Like, man, that ain't fair. Let's play another game. That ain't fair. No, you thought you was gonna beat him anyway. But the fact that he could play, you know what I'm saying? The fact that he can play, it puts you in a situation where now you got to play victim because he wasn't who you thought he was. So a lot of guys are considered bad guys because they don't stay with a woman, and they don't. A lot of people don't include the possibility that she could be fake, evil, demon possessed, Jezebel. They don't consider the possibilities that she could just be evil and not have him in her best interest. So it's just something to think about, man. Something to think about as we proceed in these modern day and times. You know, it's seeming that more men are not taking a bad guy route, but they taking the wise guy route, where most guys are just they saying the only women that's worth marrying are the women overseas. I mean, everything is a gamble and nothing is for certain, but if they're gonna gamble with love or marriage, most guys are gambling and from women overseas. And a lot of guys want to know if they should bring the woman back here or keep her there. You can bring her anywhere you want. If you're the only person she know here, you just got to make sure it stays that way, or some form of fashion. 9 times out of 10, she's gonna have some more respect for you than a woman here gonna have respect for you. So you can kind of guide her at a job where, I mean, anything can happen anytime, but you want to guide her in a circle where, where she can't have, too much negative influence. But it's gonna happen. But as long as you tell her and teach her properly on what to expect, and and what to be careful, some of the things to be careful for, then when she see those things, she can look at it in a different way because you already warned her about it. You know what I'm saying? So even if she do work or get around these corrupt women or people here, she'll say, oh, that's what he was talking about. Oh, that's what he was talking about. So it still goes back to you still be in her head while she see that, instead of you just not saying nothing and letting her digest this stuff on her own, whether it's too powerful for her to digest on her own if she don't have a guard. So, but yeah, it's nothing wrong with bringing a woman from overseas here. And you got to keep in mind that tomorrow not promised, so waiting for the perfect person. You may not live next week. You may not be alive next year. So you rather, everything is a gamble. You just want the best gamble. And I understand if you rich, then if you really, really super duper rich, then yeah, I might be careful. I wouldn't, get married to a newcomer. You have to marry somebody you know for a while, or don't get married on paper at all. If you if you got a lot of money like that, I wouldn't recommend you to get married on paper. You know what I'm saying? If you got that type of bread. But I'm Allan Reallionaire. Look, follow me on the Instagram, link in the description box. My Instagram is at Allan Reallionaire Show. On my Instagram, I can promote for you, get my latest book, or we can do a consultation. Everything does cost. But you definitely want to watch the next video all the way through, because it's for you. The next video all the way through. Press like, subscribe, hit that bell. Any video you want me to make, put in the comment section or message me on Instagram. I'm gonna start doing these lives, right? These guest lives where you guys can come in and ask me questions, and women and men, you can come in and ask me questions on the guest live. I gotta send you the link, Allan Reallionaire Show. You message me on Instagram and I send you the link, and you hit that link and you'll come in on my YouTube link. You feel me? You'll come in on my YouTube link. So I'm gonna test it out, see how that thing works. But other than that, subscribe to my other YouTube channel, your TikTok. Hit the like, subscribe, and bell, and stay prayed up in Jesus' name, man. I'm out.